Let's look at He-Man memes, because some of them are very, very funny. I saw this from Steven the Artist. It says, not crazy about the drastic changes made to Teela in Masters of the Universe Revelation, so I did a little redesign that stays closer to her original look. This is from May 19th, so it's a little older, but nonetheless, the redesign is much better. This is, of course, what we got. Funny how she has the half-shaved head look, by the way. You want to see something really funny that I think really exposes what Kevin Smith did to this character? We can head over to this picture by Netfu Cal. And she decided to Photoshop out the hair of Teela and take away her makeup. And this is what we get. Now, what does that look like to you?
That ain't no woman. It's a man.
But yet, Kevin Smith, he made this show for the fans. The fans. This is something that he thought the fans would want. You know, everyone that's been waiting for this series to come out, everybody was so excited. It was all made for the fans. Variety, of course, attacking fans. Kevin Smith made Netflix Masters of the Universe for Revelation specifically to please He-Man fans. Some got mad anyway. Yeah, he made it to please He-Man fans like Rian Johnson ruined Luke Skywalker to please Star Wars fans. Get out of here. This is just a taste of some of the articles churning out. I expect this week to be full of these, full of articles going after fans and calling them man babies. I mean, there's a whole bingo card that kind of hits the notes here. Check this out. This is from the master of the TDS, and this is pretty funny. So here's the bingo card. Anytime you talk about this on Twitter, the brigade will rush in, and this kind of represents everything that they say here. You're all haters, touch grass. This is a show for kids. It's not for you. They're all just Russian bots. You didn't watch a show. The old show was bad. You were all man babies. It's always been inclusive and diverse. You hate strong women. Don't like it. Don't watch it. You are just toxic fans. It's being review bombed. It subverts expectations. It's always the same shit over and over again with them, which I find funny. Say, oh, well, you don't like the show because it didn't want you to touch your pee-pee. Get out of here. Come up with something new already. So, media starting in. Not a big surprise there. I'm not shocked. I don't think anybody is. I just can't wait to see what's the nastiest thing they're going to say about us. This article I saw, this is from Flickering Myth, the Masters of the Universe Revelation, the biggest fan revolt since Last Jedi. I have to agree. In fact, in some ways, it's like Last Jedi times 10, right? I'm really kind of blown away at the response that this show has gotten because, well, for one, I mean, how many people remember He-Man? Or there's just, I didn't know they were so passionate. But people are not taking this sitting down. And you can still see it in the Rotten Tomatoes review. 32% now. In fact, it was a little bit lower. There's a big suspicion that Rotten Tomato reviews have been locked and that they're trying to damage control the average audience score because it's been going back up now. I'm sure somebody will do a very fine investigation of this and we'll see what's going on. But yeah, it seems like it has been locked. Of course, Metacritic has been left alone. You see that's at 2.1 now to a 70% score from critics. There's not all of the articles are that bad, by the way. This one is actually pretty dead on about fan response to this show. I'm surprised. Like MovieWeb, yeah, people are pissed about this show. And they're mad that Kevin Smith lied. Kevin Smith, by the way, responded to Clownfish TV in a he did some kind of He has a podcast, the Fat Man Podcast, and he put it on YouTube, which, by the way, he turned the chat off for it. I know it says top chat replay here. You're not going to see anything play on it because he turned the chat off. Chat was disabled for this live stream. It's being downvoted like crazy. And all the comments are scathing. He mentioned Clownfish TV several times, gave them a very, very fake apology. Said, I'm not going to apologize for it, basically. And tried to say he was very nice to them. And, you know, he was never disrespectful. And that's bullshit. He was very disrespectful. He was gaslighting them left and right. And he practically admits he did it so that the spoilers wouldn't get out there. You know, the best thing you could have done, Kevin Smith, is just not said anything. I really do think that if he had just left it alone, I think a lot of the responses that he's getting for the show, it wouldn't have been as heavy. But the fact that King of the Fans went out there and tried to push this series off as a big love letter to the fans and stuff, and there wasn't going to be any switching and He-Man is front and center, like that ended up hurting him a lot more than I think the actual show would have. If he had just shut up and left it alone, I don't think he'd be in the position he's in right now. But let's face it, why did he do that? He did that so that toys would still sell, and they did. I can't wait to see how the restocks sell, by the way, and I can't wait to see how Wave 2 sells, because there's more figures coming. Those $20 action figures, some of them look pretty good, by the way. Don't buy them. That's where Mattel makes their money. It's through the toys. That's where they make their money, and their stocks aren't doing that well right now. So, you know, that sweet He-Man figure, those retro figures, don't buy those, because that sends a message to Mattel, hey, you know, let's just keep doing this. We'll make her She-Man, you know? So think about that before you buy those toys. But all of the comments on here, scathing, mad, very upset with Kevin Smith. And they have a right to be. He's playing with other people's toys and breaking them. His message, though, grow the F up. Grow the F up, you big man, you big toxic man babies. Grow up. You know, what is he trying to do? Is he trying to take all of the attention off of himself right now? I mean, maybe he just doesn't really want to talk about how him and old Harvey Weinstein were the best of buddies, and that he likely knew what was going on and never said anything, and was A-okay with it as long as old Harvey was, you know, funding his movies that nobody else would make. I don't know. Is that why you're saying stuff like this, Kevin Smith? That just kind of maybe be a good little Hollywood boy and you know, not get canceled? It's not, you know, you could crowdfund your movies. You didn't have to shill out and be so hostile to the people that have helped build your career. I think you're shill and you're fake, like everybody else in Hollywood, and everybody is finding out just how fake you are. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that, and subscribe if you're new.